them sniff. You congratulate them with the sniffing. But then I work so many burrows that I don't have the patience no more. Ask. You want them to at least have a long light or short light, depending on what you're working on. Come on. Right now she's refusing, but I do not let that. Come on. No, it's fine. Don't do any of that. Come on. It's never took this long before. And sniff. Don't let them eat whatever they're trying to eat. Spit it. Thank you. It's probably not good on the microphone. Come on. This is taking a while. Never usually takes this long. Usually she should jump right on. She won't go on, so I'll go towards her. And oh, see, if you're having a hard time with obstacles, don't leave the obstacle until they actually can do it. Because if you're gonna leave it, then that's telling them, oh, then I should not work on this obstacle, or I don't know, something bad. That's what they always say. So you want to always work on it and never leave them. Like say, oh, I give up right now because she's not gonna go on it. You want to keep working at it. Come on. I'm giving her a chance. There you go. See? I want to congratulate her, treat her. Right now, I'm going to work on, petting, because my dad said that's a great way to congratulate themselves besides giving them treats. The treats, they get muggy. This one's still muggy as heck. Now I want to try getting off at the tall part. Ooh, isn't that big and scary? Not for this little one. Come on. It's a kiss. I might, if it's too tall for it, I might just go to the small one. There. No, I don't want her to get off the small one. I want her to get off with the big one. Did this before. She just jumped right off. Oh. There you go. Ooh. There you go. What's wrong? What's wrong? Who I am. You know who I am. Sassy girls. Now we're gonna go to the next obstacle. Usually I'm doing just like once, like every day, because I don't have that much time on my hands nowadays, I think. I don't know. And at least if they're having a hard time, you want to go over and over until they've done so well that you don't want to keep doing it because, oh, that looked cool and you want to keep doing it. No, you want to leave it at just that. She does not want to move. It's so scary. Not gonna lie, I'm having a hard time to walk with this one. My first Burro ever actually having a hard time to walk with. Every single one, ease. This one, no. And keep going. Till I get to the obstacle that I want to work on. See, the pool noodles, she's fine with that. So first we're going to start off with the bridge. Then see, with ease with the bridge, you don't want to start off with this. You want to go on the bridge to show them you're able to go on. So they should be able to go on. Congratulate them. See, I'm going to show you how I meant to actually go on the bridge with her if she's having trouble. I'll go on. No. And then let her, see, like that. You don't want them to walk off at all. If they're having trouble, you want to keep working and working at it. But if they're doing, but then the next time they're doing these, leave it at just that. Congratulate her or him and showing them they did a wonderful job. Now, see, a lot of people say, me as well, are having trouble with the ground tie. I don't know how I usually do it, but I do it at this. I don't. Oh. So I wouldn't say the box, but like anywhere that's like a dirt area big enough. And I don't just drop it. No. See, what I do is I do this. I put it on their neck, and then I just walk behind them like this. Just touch them at first, and then you keep doing it over and over, farther away, and then until we haven't completely done it. This one, no. She's getting distracted. You don't want them to be really distracted. You want them focused on you. I don't know how to go that far. Then she wants to. Oh, don't think of moving. Do not think of moving at all. This is a terrible example. Okay, I'm going to try it outside the box because she's not really like inside the box. I'll try it. And I'll go. Well, I didn't want that little movie. I want her to just stand still. But it was good enough. And I'm happy with it because it's really hard for them to ground tie because they're so distracted by anything and they really get attached to stuff. So they will follow it. I swear she will follow. So that's like the best I could go far. I can't go any farther. Because then she'll just like walk with me. After you're done with the small bridge, that little test, then try going, to a bigger bridge. Say like this one. This one has logs on the side. She's distracted by the dogs. So ask her. She doesn't want to go? Or walk on. And there she'll go right away. And there. That's good. That's so good. Now I'm going to try it without going on the bridge. Oh, that's the good girls. Well, congratulate them. I have never tried this pool noodle one before, so I'll try it now. Because all this just got newly built. Doesn't look like it got newly built, but it got newly built. So now, I'll walk through. Let's see what she'll go through. Let them sniff it, let them, see if there's any way they can go through without having any trouble. You don't want them to go around, you want them to go through it. It's a good job. Yes, you did. Now, let's try the teeter-totter. Maybe you don't have a teeter-totter for the show, something. But I did have one for mine. It was for a horse, but still. It took a while. So, I'll ask her to go over. She thinks it's a regular bridge. It's not. She did such a good girl. Such a good girl. Try anything you want to go over, see how well they will do it. Now, the hardest one for every single burrow I had a problem with. The pedestal. Don't say, oh, that must be easy, really easy. Just a small pedestal. No, it is hard. Even back then it was like a big one, but this one is a small one. You don't want them to go around it. See? She wants to go around it. You don't want them to go around it. Come on. So anytime I say, oh, do this small and easy one first, then it shouldn't be that hard for the scary stuff. And then now I'm like, oh, do the scary stuff first. It'll be easy for the small stuff. However I do it, the pedestal is always I have the problem with. The bridge, but the pedestal. However I try, however I do it, it's always been pain in the butt. I don't want to go around it. I want her to go through it. Yes, good girls. There you go. See, that was what didn't happen the other day. She just jumped over it. I'm gonna say it was good enough. But this was a really good job for her. I will leave it just like that. Won't go over it again. And now do the barrels. Never done the barrels with her. So, first try. But she's an obstacle burrow, so shouldn't be hard, right? Probably jinx myself there. Oh, she's just distracted by the horse. Let them sniff it and ask to let them to go through. Since I can't send her through, I'll just walk on. Oh, she's stuck. Come on, right here. Oh, that's a good girl. I prefer them to jump it. Well, other burrows, they will easily walk over. This one, smaller than any other burrow I ever had, besides one. And so she'll probably have harder stuff with things that are a little bigger than her. She is so distracted right now. Oh, it's okay. Now I'll try the bed. I want to see how, because she's been on the bed before and did it with ease. But now she's a bit distracted. I'll try, since she had hard on other stuff that was so easy for her before. You know what the bed is. See? If you don't want to use a bed at your place because you probably need it for other things, then don't use it. It's fine. This is actually the first time I ever used the bed for an obstacle. It is. Don't think I'm lying. I'm not lying. But she won it on ease before. Had no problem. Now with these, first time. Not right now, but before, even for me, it was the first time ever going through something that had flowers all over. See, this would be good for your freestyle if you did a night theme. Sniff the flowers, don't want them to eat it though. It's not edible. Here you go. Now I'll try sending her the way. That's the good girls. Then the last one. That looks like it's a dead plants. That's the good girls. Don't. Yes, the good girls. Yes, you are. Now, last thing is these smaller barrels. I know I did the barrels before, but I always do with a small one if they can't go over the big one. It should be easy for them. Let them sniff it. And then, that's a good girl. There you go. Congratulate them. So she went on all these obstacles, the ones they've done before and the ones they have not. You want to congratulate them on every single one that they did really well on. I would say do obstacles every day, but at least do it once or twice a week. So get them started, because if you're doing a show, there will be obstacles, even for your own freestyle. And there will be obstacles in the wilderness they need to get through. And this is the best way to teach them how to. And lastly, I want to make sure I'm able to pick up her feet. I thought it sounded like she was going to puke. Oh, poor friends. It's okay. First, pick up, let down. First, pick up, let down. If you're having this ease, even with a kicker, she's say half a kicker, not really much of a kicker. But she will kick if threatened. But if it's this easy with a kicker, then you know that they trust you. Literally, actually really trust you. And they believe in everything that you're trying to get them to do. You should have no problem at all. Now that should be the end of our session. Say bye to Tulip. Say bye to Floral, and that'll be it.